And welcome back. It's about 9 o'clock, Monday morning. Pretty good 2 days of sales. So since I made a video on Saturday, that meant that all the sales went out Saturday. The sale that did not go out was one that came in, this one right here, like a little bit after 11 my time. So the video was already done. Instead of that, as of right now, a little bit after 9, 27 going out for like 670. I want to say it's like 600 total received of product cost. These right here are what's newly listed, but there wasn't room in the CD boxes, and I wasn't going to make another CD box, find a place for a new CD box if at the end of the sale that I have going on, which I'll kind of opine on a little bit as I'm going through these, when that's finished, there'll be a bunch more that are gone, and then there'll be an inventory calling of stuff that's been around for at least 6 months or more. And then I will put the title and artist or title and author and things like that, or the title of a movie, whichever, in Terapeak, and actually see if it sells and put it at more appropriate price. Those that are completely left over, that are my decision not to list again, will be completely called, and that will open up a lot of space in these boxes. Not really a lot, but enough for me to put this stuff in, organized, and then whatever subsequent stuff I'm going to end up listing until, I want to say, the sale ends July 7th, the Monday after July 4th. Enough about that. There's 27 or 28 to go through, so I'm going to make this relatively quick. It was pretty much a bread and butter. So if I say 600 product costs received and there's 27, even if we go round up for easier math, is 30, 600, 30, 20 does that part of that math, right? So it was a lot of bread and butter stuff. It's all gone and it's all profit. So let's find out more about that stack. Plus one non-media. All right, well, no sense on the really prep and make this anymore pretty superficially. Botox DVD, 25. This wee little St. Andrew Meisel book, 32. Cold CD, 15. Now, if you're new here, I round up or round down. This is actually 1451, so it's going to 15. The book was whatever it was. I think it was a 63 change, right? So I round up or round down, and I do free shipping on everything but auctions. David Gilmour CD I listened to in the car for a couple weeks. Listed it, sold it, $10. So it was free music to me. There's like one or two songs on here. I don't remember which ones they are. One or two on here that I like more than anything else, and there's like one or two that weren't quite in the realm of what I appreciate from David Gilmour. Actually, two non-media items. The other one, I'm not going to go dig out right now, but what's it called? It was 1991 Ertl, the toy brand, ERTL, Blurt balls. That's probably why they're not made anymore. That's an interesting connotation. And this one was called, here we go, Skull Squirt. Sharky. So what he was called. And this was the part that was inside of the blurp ball. So you squeeze the ball and the Sharky thing comes out. So it's like that. And that was 21. That's another one of those toys, kind of like the Who Framed Roger Rabbit keychain thing. One of those things I got in massive toy bags like this. They're probably 3-4 pounds. I don't remember. It's been years. And it's garnered enough interest over time. Just kept taking it down, repricing it. Eventually it sold. Very Best of the Imperials CD, 18. Psychology of Social Norms, paperback, 25. It's an older one, 1966. Apple Morning Show. I didn't read it to see which season it was. Jennifer Aniston and Reese Witherspoon. Jamie Foxx CD, 17. Self-Hypnosis DVD, 22. Hungarian Cookery, little cookbook, 21. Timber Falls DVD, 14. Miss Marie Osmond, little black and white hardcover book, 42. Disaster in Japan, 16. The Godfather 3 movie collection, sealed, 16. Three Dog Night Greatest Hits, 19. Jay and the Americans CD, 13. Violin, cello, I know there was at least Bach on there. SACD, 13. Breaking Benjamin with So Cold. Good song. Promo CD, 38. I don't know if it has promo on the disc. Probably does. It's real fine print if it is. And WMMS, the buzzard. These rad shads right here. Some old vintage Calvin Klein. 69. Nice. They have a very, very weird optic to them, too. It's like a ovaling, kind of like looking through want to say the bottom of a soda bottle, a glass soda bottle. But it's very weird up close magnifying round optic. Blue oyster cult, or BOC, Imaginicotics, Imagininos, Maggot. This one, 28. The Best of Scooby-Doo, 25. Apogee components for model rockets. Vintage catalog. Probably that many pages. 17. John Denver DVD, 15. Some restraining orders, something of another. Yeah, it's religious-based DVD or audiobook. CD disc audiobook set, 12. Folk Rewind, Volume 3, sealed, 21. Eartha Kitt, which is strange because I sold an Eartha Kitt book. 16. And Slam Dance DVD, 11. So that's 28 for $675. 611 product costs received. And all that all said and done in less than 14 minutes. So what I said is what I wanted to say later on in the video, that I do the larger sale where the tier brackets that I run go up by 5 tiers. So the typical running, if I have 2,800, 29, 3,000, even 3,100 listings, for those, for that amount, my highest sale bracket is going to be 39%. And what I do is the top 200 highest price listings get put in 39%. The next 200 highest price get put down into 37%, and the next 200 go in 35%, and all the way down to 11%. 11% can have none, or 11% can have 360. As soon as it hits 400, I will either bump up to another higher tier bracket to where it'll start at 41 and will work its way down, or I'll go into the 9%. Most likely I will go into the 9% because of that lower price stuff. Even that extra 20, 30 cents will add up, right? But I prefer to sell that cheaper stuff, and it allows you to have a little more room for the best offers. Now, I don't deal in that lower end stuff often. I do have some of it, and I do sell, obviously, $12, $11, whatever that was. But to the viewer, to the person looking at the item, all they see is that it's probably cheaper than all other listings. I don't know if when you start a sale, if eBay will then put your items more on a priority, even if it's not promoted, or even if it is, whichever. But I want to say that it shows store and item activity, as opposed to just putting up 500 listings and not doing anything, just kind of residually waiting for something to sell. There are automated stores, that or like drop shippers and stuff. That's not what I do. That's not what I would say the vast majority of sellers do. But having that stuff on sale, especially people who are watching your item, or it has a lot of views, or it's in their cart, or you sent offers and it's still in their cart, or it's still of a higher value item, and then when it does go on sale, a lot of people, not all, but a lot of people will get a notification, hey, this $2,000 Lady Gaga vinyl set that you've been watching, that secondhand MediaMan has listed, it was $1,900 and now it's on sale for $1,600. They'll get that notification. I don't know all the algorithm to all that. However, when was the last time I sold 27, 28 things in less than 48 hours? I don't know. But it's all bread and butter. Most of it's bread and butter. So I guess that's kind of my around about 6 different points to not really make one, but I will make one and just say, run sales. However you have your stuff listed, whatever you do, if you just want to go with the stuff that you have the oldest in hopes to move some of that older stuff, most likely the viewers at your store, at your items, don't know that you've had that item for 2 years. Unless you use date stamps on pictures like I do, but I don't use date stamps on my pictures for that purpose. I use it for a different purpose, which I've mentioned, and it's been a while since I mentioned it. So, reason why I use date stamps, comes in handy because it's what I do sell similars. So instead of people having things listed and saying, okay, well, this item I've had for 2 years because it's been listed for 2 years, it gets all these views, but if I take it down, then I won't know how long I've really had it, and so I'm going to make an entirely different SKU number, and then the net just makes everything so convoluted, at least my thinking. In order to circumvent all those potential confusions, I just use date stamps in my pictures. So I can open up, I'd say 90% of my listings have date stamps. If they don't, then they've been listed for probably 3 years now. But there's not many in there. Because my phone is a 2021, 2022. It's a Moto Stylus 4G. I think it's a 21 version. Either way, it says in the pictures. I want to say it says what type of phone it is in the pictures. But with the date stamp, that allows me to where I can take it down. And if I need to know on how long I've had it, I just refer to the date stamp. So if somebody wants to send me an offer, especially if you say I have something listed for $50, it's showing $50, $49.75 would say. And somebody wants to send me an offer for $35, which is quite a bit lower than what I would even consider. And I look, and I've had it for 16 months. Take it. If I have an item, and it's just something that I just relisted, right? So if I didn't have the date stamps, I'd think that I just got it. And then I have to rattle in my memory, how long have I had this for? Just look at a date stamp. That's never going to change. So there's that. So that's going to wrap that one up. Like what you heard, like what you saw, like what you learned. Let me know with the thumbie. You can tell me about it in the comments. Sub, share. Those are free. Just take a second. They help me help you so we can all help other people learn about physical media. All right. Appreciate it. Thank you.